Hello, friends. Today is going to be a fun one. I am joined.
Yes.
I am joined by the delightful Sapphire. Sappy, how have you been?
I'm doing great.
Tell us more about yourself. I mean, your PNG tells a lot. I mean, that tells a story right there. But tell me more.
I made sure to approve this before stream started.
It's perfect. Don't change a thing.
So I am a Twitch streamer. I stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Sometimes with my sister and sometimes not. Sometimes art and sometimes video games. It all depends on what I'm feeling like on the day. But
Very much,
yeah.
very variety.
Yes.
All right. Well, I do believe that we have cuties to kiss.
Yes, we do.
Starting with you. No, okay. Anyways, I mean. So. Some of these are going to be pretty obvious, right? Like, there's no real question about Link. Like, part of me wants to do the YouTuber hot take thing. It's like, hot take wouldn't, and here's why. It's like, no, he's perfect. He's beautiful. He's sweet. He's kind. He's helpful. He's perfect in every way, right?
We've seen him with his shirt off several times within the Zelda series.
And never been disappointed once.
Nope. The only disappointment was when he didn't have his shirt off.
So there will be hot takes in here. I promise you. There will be plenty of hot takes. But, like, who in their right mind is pass on this? Like, I just want to talk. Why? Well, what is the possible rationale for not, like, just... For ideal. Just ideal. Right? Like, come on. I will say, though, like, for some of the more dubious ones, and this one's not terribly dubious, but...
Terribly dubious.
But apart from these ones, I do want to hear chat's takes on all of these. I want to hear what you guys think, what you guys want, where we're wrong and where you guys are in it, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But, like, look at that. Imagine how warm he would be to cuddle with.
For the
Right?
2 seconds that you remain alive.
Yes, but question is, would it be worth it? You know?
It depends.
Actually, this should be... meow.
Link is peak himbo, Zelda is peak queen, and Ganon is built like a 1x1 Lego.
Yeah, but he is, though. You ain't wrong. There we go. That should be better.
Built like a mini fridge on a small table.
What? I mean, okay, yeah. Oh.
That's the... You know how, like, mini fridges are tend to be wider, like, proportions-wise than the average fridge?
Oh, yeah,
At least
totally.
they are in my head.
No, I get it.
Ganondorf is daddy.
Now, okay, I'll be honest. I wasn't entirely on... I love the design, I love the character, but I wasn't entirely on board for the vibes. But I also played in Japanese language. And I understand in the English version it's Matt Mercer, and Matt Mercer is a delight on the ears. I would always like to listen to that. But I didn't get... But I didn't get the thirst, right? Like, I get it, but I didn't get it, you know? Like...
It's a
he's
smash
cute,
for
but...
me because he's look, I don't think I need to explain myself here.
Fair. So, Sapphire,
Mm-hmm.
I have a confession to make.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who this is. We're gonna go through the, like, more of the other stuff in a bit with the lists and I've never met this person. Are they
Mm-hmm.
nice?
They're very nice.
They seem polite, but I have questions
They're
about.
very sweet.
They seem polite. I don't know. I can't really say anything because like personality is like super important to me. I need to know like who they are as a person and if I can talk with them and respect them and like and if I can like if it's someone who I can talk to for hours on end, that's an important dynamic in a relationship. You know what I mean?
Sonia is like Zelda but mommy. Yeah, that's a pretty
Yeah.
accurate statement.
Okay. I can see it. Like I don't know what race she's supposed to be because we know that's not what the female Zonai look like, and that's definitely not what Hylians look like. So I don't know what's going on there. It looks like they made her as the Zonai. You know how a lot of monster races are like the male is some weird fantasy monster and the female is a human with blue skin or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like this looks like the first pass female Zonai. Like I don't know why, but I see it.
I can kind of see it now that you pointed it out.
Yeah, right. Like this. It's like you have one of the best ones I like is the comparison between treants and dryads, right? A female treant, like a female treant would just be another treant with slightly different
Yeah.
flowers. It wouldn't be something that's human-esque. The precursor to all Hylians, the first queen of Hylia. Neat. Okay. She seems very polite. I think we move on
You're
from
gonna
there.
have to take our word for it on this
Yeah,
one.
no, I do plan on doing all the quests. I played through the game. Look, okay, actually, I'm just gonna say words about this. I played through the game the way I play through games. That's why you come here, right? Because I play games in interesting ways that are unique and entertaining. I hope. I hope. But the way I play through the game is I played through the game the way I played it, just going off random directions to see what I found and completing what seemed right to complete at the moment. A very ADHD way of hunt and peck and here and there of what I'm going for. I approach the map the way that a the way that a grade schooler approaches a keyboard, hunting and pecking different things that seem right.
And then
And
there's me. I still kind of just do that. I type with one hand.
so so I never met this character, and I will play through the game again undoubtedly. And I'm going to do more in the game and do all the quest lines. I'm just not going to stream it all because I streamed my first experience and time to move forward. Okay. I mean, I like her personality, her outfit, and like her physique is extraordinary, no doubt. I have a little bit of weirdism with the whole, oh yeah, she's exactly of age now. We made her 18 totally right now. I feel like they planned the entire time skip between games to get her of age. And that's a little bit, just a tiny bit skeevy, right?
Yeah.
She's beautiful, she's cute, she's lovely, but the way the game made sure that she was of age was just a little bit like, You were pushing this one, right? Weren't you? Like, no, don't love that, right? Don't love it.
Would hug in time of need would not necessarily want like a romantic relationship.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Let's move on from there. 10 out of 10, yes, no questions. Like, full consent. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Part of it is the praise thing. The personality is extremely positive and uplifting. And this might come as a huge surprise, Safi. I don't know if you're aware of this. I do enjoy praise. It's strange. I know you're shocked.
Uh-huh. He's got a wife. He's poly, though. Yeah.
No,
We
yeah,
can have a
that's
poly relationship with Sidon.
she's our wife. That's okay. I'm sure she's gonna be early on this list. I'm just gonna go through all the quote unquote main character things here, and then I'll go into the more of the angle stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't like his personality. He was this real jerk in this one. Even when he wasn't being controlled or whatever, he was still kind of, kind of a tool. Like, sure,
Yeah.
big Goron, warm, cuddly, but like,
Yeah.
it's all about personality for me. Like, I'm approaching this from the perspective more of dating than smashing, because to me that's like a core part of it. Like, I don't do that one without the other. Personally, that's my. I know people do. Ain't me. But this guy didn't seem like he's that cool.
Yeah.
Yunobo, right?
I like Yunobo, but there's a reason why in our house he's gotten the nickname Boy Scout. It's because he kind of has that personality.
Yeah. But like Sidon is the Eagle Scout, though. Like he doesn't have the Boy Scout personality, but he actually is. Like I don't know.
Sidon is the dude who went off to college and came back super ripped.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Would cuddle and head pat. How's that? Would cuddle and head pat and like, I don't know, go fishing with, But that's
I'd be
a
his
different
friend, but that's the as far as it would go.
Yeah, there's a line, and I'm drawing it. He is a precious little boy who must be protected and absolutely is loved. But that love is not the same kind of love. Very good boy, though. I never met this person either. I don't know who this. I mean, I know who this is. This is clearly Impa. I didn't know she was in this game. I figured she was dead. I figured I assumed she passed away between games because she was kind of bedridden in the other game, wasn't she? Like, she only was in one place.
I don't think she was bedridden. She just kind of stayed in one spot the whole time.
Because she was in the mummy monk meditation pose.
Yeah, kind of.
As if she was meditating and waiting to become one with the Zen and self-mummify, which I thought was a really cool aspect of Breath of the Wild. Like it implied the way Impa sat and existed implied that she was going to become one of those not sages, but one of those shrine keepers, I guess.
Monks, is that the right word?
It sounds right, but it also sounds wrong. I don't know. But I don't know. So I figured that that by now she was going to have become a shrine keeper. The enlightened, Getty says. I don't know. She's nice. I would absolutely go out to lunch and compliment her hair, and at like some weird cafe that only older people go to, where they serve French toast, and all the the servers are in 1950s style aprons, but the older folks really like it, and they pay extremely high prices for mid coffee because they like the atmosphere. Is that too specific?
No, it's not. It's not too specific.
Okay, good. I mean, like, you see what I'm coming from. Like, okay. I have no idea who this is, but he looks cute. Who is this person?
He's an archaeologist.
Ah, yes. You can tell by the goggles, I want to say. You can, yeah. There, I'm gonna go with it. You can tell by the goggles. Yeah, that's an archaeologist, no
Well,
question.
this is like archaeology in Hyrule terms. You got to be able to get places, and therefore,
You
you got
gotta
to
be
be
able
rich
to,
to an extent.
you gotta be able to bench the archaeological finds. I mean, if you can't bench the archaeological finds, then what's the point? Right? I mean,
No,
ah,
he's
I mean, no,
he's a
like,
total goofball when it comes like not goofball. Research on like the Zonai ruins and stuff is his hyperfixation and obsession in life, and it's super adorable to watch him get excited about it.
okay, that sounds really fun. Definitely would rest my
Ye-
head on his abs and fall asleep while watching a movie.
Just his abs.
Uh huh. Why? What are you thinking? What? What are you thinking, Sappy? What's on your mind, Sappy? Sappy? Is there something you want to share with the stream?
No.
Anyways,
Safi having Lelude thinks yes.
so I also have a hot take on here. It's a mild take actually, but I have a take on here. You know what I said before about the Rito girl? Or not what's it? No, the Gerudo girl. What's her name?
Read you.
Viju. Thank you. I don't have that problem here. Because her whole plotline is that she was a mature woman. She was like in her like 60s or 70s, I think. Then she shrunk herself back down, and now she's aged up again. But she still has the personality and mind of of someone who I would feel comfortable, like going out on a date and talking to. I don't have the same problem that I have with Viju on her. Like, yeah, she's cute. I didn't like her gameplay wise, and I haven't done her quests.
Yeah.
But I have nothing against her character wise or personality wise. It was just the forced tutorialization that really bugged me. Yeah, I think so. Logan says she's in her 20s in this game. I think she actually is the same 18 as Viju, but because she has lived for much longer, because she's she's physically 18, but also like mentally like 40 or something.
Treat her
I
like
think
kobold and put her in backpack.
I think she's nice. That's a wood. That was a wood date.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's married.
Teba.
He's hot, but he's married.
I
I
mean,
will look respectfully.
that's fair. That's fair. But imagine the hugs though, being wrapped. Have you ever been hugged by somebody wearing a cloak? Hmm?
As someone who has had birds, birds are very soft.
Have you ever been
And so
hugged by
it's just
somebody
like-
who's wearing a cloak?
Yes.
And they come over to you and they wrap their arms around you with the cloak in their hands and just sort of like falls and comforts all around you like being hugged by a blanket?
Yes.
That's how I feel like Vito hugs would be. Very cozy, very comfy,
Probably,
very
yeah.
enveloping, and make me feel safe and warm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I like feeling safe and warm.
The cold won't bother if you huddle close enough.
Exactly. Hey, but it's cold. Now, So, hi. You can have the other one. I'll take this one. This is Hearth.
Uh-huh, he is also married.
Is? Oh, well,
Yes.
consent from his partner is important then.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know.
Great. She has great fashion sense. Would I date her though?
I
I don't think so.
I don't think I'd date her if I'm being completely honest. No particular reason either. Just wouldn't. Like I don't have a solid reason for this. It's just like I don't know. I wouldn't ask her out. I'd be friends with her and I would invite her over for like, hanging out and like, we could watch fashion movies and then pause to pull up fashion YouTube videos about the characters in the movie whenever she says, "Oh, let me show you this video." And then like, hang out and just like, have a good time. But I don't think it would escalate into something romantic.
Yeah.
Also, let me know if I'm being too specific on any of these because, hi. That's not.
What?
That's. What? Why are we here? No. Okay.
What?
Why did you go there? Okay, whatever. Well, we know what people came here to see. Let's be honest, Safi. Do you know what people came here to see, right? Yeah. Okay. Fine. Fine. Well, fine. We'll make the people happy. I'm going to say this. The Chew is not a yes per se, but I'm going to assume that any of these encounters is going to need some sort of Chew Chew jelly to facilitate things. To reduce friction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just gonna blanket statement that. Right? Like, yeah, and you have like your warming, your cooling, and the tingly one here. Like it tracks. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
It just kind of works out. Is that I'm? Why don't I have my arms on? Hold on a second.
Where are thine arms?
I got some new trackers that I'm not running right now, but I will actually have best in industry tracking next week in theory. Because Slime VRs can be used to export motion capture to VC Face.
Ooh.
And VC Face motion capture can actually give me left shoulder, right shoulder, left lower arm, right lower arm, waist, and neck tracking. Full. All of that on the model. That will look so realistic because I'll be able to like wiggle my head without my body moving in a predictable manner,
Yeah.
Hello chat, how you doing?
It will become even more powerful.
I'm working on it. There we go. Cool. I have hams.
Cubs, beans.
Okay, yeah, fine. You guys. There you go, chat. Happier. There you go. All right. Look, I know what the people want, and the people want your opinion on bokoblins. That I put them in the thumbnail for a reason. Again, this is date or smash or pass.
Would I?
Why is it taking this long, Safi? Why is it taking this long? I can't help but notice you haven't answered the question yet, Safi.
Uh-huh. I don't know. I feel like the horns on their head might get in the way a little.
Honestly, 100% true. Like, I don't think there's anything that would be very pleasurable with this creature. just being honest with you. I don't think there's anything about that would be a good experience to have. I really don't.
Yeah. Getty, what is a Healy curl? Her Healy curl? What?
The show?
I don't know. Yeah, but I don't think I would, like, get down with the bokoblin, but, I don't know. I might date one. Just to experiment a little bit.
See what it was like? See if there's any chemistry before they murder your face?
Yep.
And I'm just gonna follow through that with the same. Like, I can't imagine, these guys are any different. Like, I have different personalities in mind for the Lionels. I don't have any different personalities in mind for the Bokoblin. I just...
Yeah.
They're all those little gremlin goobers. But I thought this site had better images. Oh, that was a good image. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one too.
Yeah.
I know it's a trope. I know it's like a whole thing for like the ugly bastard thing. Like you see it in hentai a lot. I never got it. I never understood why.
Neither do I.
It makes no sense to me. But they keep on putting out like hentai that have like that trope, and it's just like, why are you doing this? What about why? Why? What? No. I politely decline. And this is why I'm on Tansy today. Well, there's a reason this stream isn't monetized. Yeah, I mean, like, again, it's a vibrator.
Yeah.
All of these are... Every answer we're doing, I'm going to just blanket here from here out and say this all assumes that they are friendly and consensual. Just top to bottom.
Yeah.
No questions. We are not getting into anything of that. Everything assumes that it's friendly and consensual and, and initiated in kindness and lust, and passion. Top to bottom. No questioning. So, in that regard... It's a vibrator. That's all.
Yep.
Yes, exactly the Harkness test. Safi, are you familiar with the Harkness test?
No, I don't think I am.
Hold on 1 second. Alright, I'm just gonna pull it up here. Here you go.
Oh, that.
So you want to blank a fictional character. A, does it have human or greater intelligence? Is it, smart enough to comprehend what's going on and and have the mental capacity to consent? Can it talk or otherwise communicate with language? Can you understand it, and can it understand you and your intentions? And is it of maturity for whatever species it is, and what maturity is defined as for that species? If the answer is all three is yes, go wild. If it's a non-human creature with sapience, then that's consensual. If not, that's somewhere between bestiality or pedophilia or somewhere in between. Do not. Mm-hmm. This is... Yeah, any fantasy thing needs to adhere to this. Like, seriously, this is just like, important for any fantasy literature or erotica.
Yes.
If it doesn't pass the Harkness test, then hard no. So we're assuming that everything in this... We're assuming that everything here passes Harkness test. Everything. We're assuming that all of these are human intelligence or greater, can talk or otherwise communicate, and sexual maturity is just assumed as yes. Even for the ones we were looking at before, it's like, no, it is under the assumption that they are of maturity. We're not getting into anything creepy or questionable. Aside from the monsters, but okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Here we have the size queen version of it. The same thing but bigger. What?
It's true.
Am I wrong? Am I not speaking the truth, Safi?
You're speaking the truth. There's a lot of opportunities one could have with the
flared base,
the captain constructs.
Flared base. Anyways, that's gonna be a big old no for me. There's no amount of Harkness
That's
test that,
gonna be a
that
no
this
for
can't.
me.
There's
I
no amount
like
of Harkness test
bones.
that this can pass. Huh?
I like bones.
Oh.
Just to clarify, I like bones, but the vibes here, I'm not.
The
I'm
vibes.
not cool with.
The vibes there are not cool here. Yeah, agree. Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah. Like they
It's-
probably give great hugs, fantastic hugs.
It's the mouth. It's the mouth for me. I ain't smooching that.
I like the teeth.
All yours. You can even have the horn that's shaped like a weird mohawk. One word endurance. Oh my god. They're little goobers.
I'd do it. I'd do it.
Would snuggle, would date if there was a communication possibility. It would be cute and fun to watch them hop around and be excited and, just see like a little thing that you would have walked by and not think about, but that they just their eye plops over it and they run over and they're like, yo, check out this cool bug I found, and you go over and it's just a grasshopper, but you look at it and you realize that they're excited to show it to you, and it makes that little grasshopper something that's important and that you'll remember. Again, sorry if I'm getting too specific. I assure you, I am definitely not projecting anything.
Uh-huh. The tongue, need I say more? Uh-huh.
I might be a little on the demi side where there has to be some dating and romance involved.
Yeah.
For me, Smash and Pass is a question of dating. It's a question of, would I go out with this person and get to know them and then do stuff? Oh, don't be sorry. Everyone's allowed to have their own decisions. I'm saying for myself. You're going to answer for yourself. No, don't apologize for having opinions. Like, seriously, if you're thumbsing up a bokoblin, I'm not going to say no to you. Assuming it passes the Harkness test. Again, that's if it does that, then you go hog. It's almost like you're allowed to have different opinions than me in something,
Who knew?
Yo, I like that horn as a weapon, though. It's really nice.
Yeah.
You let the Zelfos pin you to a wall. I mean, that's where I am for here.
I mean...
Wait. Oh.
You're double checking.
I'm trying to see if they have other pictures of Lionel. They actually don't. This is not as good as a wiki as I thought it was. I mean, it was either this or Fextra Life, and Fextra Life looked a bit disorganized for actually just skimming through enemies. Usually Fextra Life are better wikis, frankly. I like Fextra Life, especially for like Dark Souls and Monster Hunter.
I'm having some of the most degenerate thoughts, but I must stay focused.
Oh! About Lionels?
That's the picture.
Yes, but only that one. No, my goodness.
Every single one of them. Well, I get the feeling the silver Lionel might be into like some of the more dangerous stuff. It's like I'm not opposed to dangerous stuff. It's just we gotta try it first in the safest way possible.
Oh, if my model freezes for a few seconds, it's because I'm having a drink. It's just more. It just captures it more on this model than my normal one. Oh, you mean what about
Mariam? Yes, I would like a polycule of Lionels.
Like, honestly, just the basic Lionel is good, and I feel like they're less pretentious too. Like, they're willing to cut back and relax and like, go on a pleasant date, whereas the silver Lionel is just never gonna do that. They can never let go. They're always at 100% and just like, it's too much, right? They're just always at 100%, and it's like, okay, dude, but let me know when you're ready just to like hang out, okay?
And also, if you are too tired, they can carry you.
True. But like the silver lionel, I feel like they'll never relax, right? It's just not going to be very pleasant.
Either
Blue
that or
mane
they're
lionel?
very ace.
Oh, I can see that for this actually for the silver or the white mane. Yeah, they could also be that.
Gold lionels be sappy endurance test.
What's the horse half think? I mean, well, you can go for cozy walks on the beach. Be really nice. I've actually been riding a horse along a beach, and it was actually a super cool experience that I can't believe I had. It's straight out of a movie.
Yeah. I've never ridden one near the beach, but I have ridden horses before. I quite enjoy it.
Yeah. Horses are great. I was in Aruba, and one of the tourist things they had was like you ride a horse. It's like it's just a horse trail ride. It's actually not that bad. I remember I worked around horses a lot when I was working for the medieval stuff that I've done. You know. Mm-hmm. So there were always a lot of horses around, and it's like it's just a trail ride, whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Screw it. It wasn't that expensive, and yeah, I'll go on a trail ride. And it was just gorgeous because it was a nice trail ride, but then for a big stretch of it, it's just walking. It's just, riding down a beach as if I was in a cheesy romance movie from the 80s. You know? Mm-hmm. Very cozy. It's like, okay, that was a lot.
Imagine them pitting you to the wall for a smidge.
I mean, we don't need to do Octoroks or anything. Like, that's... Now, there's an interesting question.
The whiz robes.
They passed the Harkness test.
They do.
I don't... If there's consent, and, like, I'd be curious what they could do, like, with the magic and stuff, and, like, what would happen. It'd be kind of weird, and their personalities, like... kind of weird, and I guess it's technically undead, but I think... Are they undead? I actually have no idea if whiz robes are undead in this game.
I don't think they're undead.
No? I have no idea what their deal is. They're kind of weird. I don't know. I'm not completely opposed, assuming like there's some sort of intelligence and communication, but like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But then again, magic is cool. Glory to Master Koga.
Glory to Master Koga.
I mean, like, look, it's tight leather.
They're all very fit.
They're all very fit and wearing tight leather.
They have a healthy favorite fruit.
Mm-hmm. And who doesn't do their banana dance when you see something that you like, you know? Who doesn't?
Ego Blade Master because abs. Uh-huh.
I just saw the name of this. This is apparently the official name of that bear, and I'm just angry about it.
Yep.
That's... I can't escape it on the channel. I try. It's like not my thing, and I try to avoid it, like, but it just keeps on cropping up. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, Evermean is a fantastic name.
Yeah. It's the tree. Bloom spawn.
You'd have to use protection.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what else to say about that. I mean, I do like things that can destroy me, so, there's that, so.
Uh-huh. Bear name what? Honeivore.
Gleox! Why is that such a bad picture there if I hovered over that picture here? Gleox! That's a good picture.
There's certainly variety.
Again, all of these are assuming that there is consent Godwoken, so that we're assuming that all of these pass the Harkness test and are of age and consenting. So like, if they found a way and to consent, like I don't know, telepathy or something, then sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for the Gliok, not the hands are still kind of, but like, oh, hands are weird.
Hands are weird, but they can do many things.
Not those. Have those seen? Okay, the Gliok though. The Gliok's kind of cool. What? 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 Not enough ice per head? Look. I don't know.
The limit of eyes is not a problem for me.
Well, here you have no eyes, so you know, parse this one how you will. I don't know. No.
The flux construct. I don't know.
You're into it?
Kinda like would hug.
Would
Might
hug.
go further from there depending on how how a date goes.
No. No,
You
no,
don't
I'm
want
good.
a tummy
Thanks, though.
adventure?
No, thank you. I'm good. Bosses. I don't think there's any mechanical way for this to work.
Not really, no.
No, I don't think that's just maths out, you know? We already covered you, Nobo. Is Queen Gibdo any different? No. It's better, but no.
Slightly better, yeah, but still the
Desiccated Ganon. Ganon, just add water.
Ganon just add a slight amount of water.
Mm-hmm.
He's still quite salty though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, no, it looks like anorexia to me. I mean, I know it's a magical thing, but this is like, I don't think like that. No, that's a pass.
He could be recovering.
Could be, and then I'll wait until then.
Okay. That's fair.
What?
I don't know. Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Glory to Master Koga, though.
Yes.
I mean, I think this is an easy yes from anyone, right? It's Master Koga.
Mm.
Who would decline the opportunity to go on a date with Master Koga?
You could enjoy some fried mighty bananas.
Yeah. All right, let's get back into some people if we could. Should I skip over some of the just NPCs? Like, I guess Reed is kind of important, and
Yeah.
he's too busy. I'd feel
He's too
guilty.
busy.
I'd feel guilty going out with him because it would be, again, assuming it's all consensual, you know, because I would be taking time away that he needs to spend with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who this is. I think he's just a random farmer.
He's an old man.
Okay. This dude, though.
Yeah, he makes fantastic puns.
Mm-hmm.
Though I'm pretty sure is firmly into like mask presenting individuals.
Mm-hmm. He definitely likes you more than you like him, though, and that can be a bit creepy sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, like he's like head over heels for you, but like you're not there for that for him, so it's just kind of like, I appreciate it and I'm enjoying it, but like it's a bit much. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does this not go on? What? It only
What?
has the ones.
That's not
from
even all the
Clue?
enemies.
This is. Jeez. Creatures, I guess. Huh, neat.
Did you never get to see that one?
Nope. Oh no, I saw it did eat in one cutscene. Is there anything in here that's considerationable? At least that we haven't covered.
We didn't do moblins.
We didn't do moblins. Hold on, you're right.
They're very tall.
Why am I in Breath of the Wild? That's weird. Yeah, this wiki just doesn't have...
Again, this is under the pretenses of consent.
Alright, so...
Moblins of the past, and that's possibly due to better shading. Buriara.
I get a...
Yeah,
she sure is.
I imagine her being very dominant.
But, like, really compassionate about it? Like, total pleasure dom, though, right?
Yes.
Like, she will destroy you, but only because... She will destroy you, but only because she knows that, that you're 100% on board on it and really likes to make you squirm. You know?
Either you're 100% on board with it, or she knows you really want it.
Deku Tree!
There's not much going for the Deku Tree there.
There really isn't. I mean, there's not a whole lot there. Dorifan! Can we get big pictures on any of these? No, we really can't get big pictures here. I'm sorry. This is why I was using the other one, but this one just doesn't have... Why? Is it...
Yeah.
You really would think there'd be a full wiki out. Is there another wiki that I haven't checked? ZeldaWiki.wiki? Is that... I guess this is a different one. Is this better? Okay, this works a little bit better. We'll finish this thought here. Why isn't it looking up? Why isn't it looking up? Why the heck is it not looking up? Where the heck is it? Where was I?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we were here is where we were. Dorifan, is that not in this wiki at all? Characters in Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, Dorifan's not in this wiki. Like, why are these wikis complete? Dorifan, do you not have a page? You do. And a really good picture, actually. Okay, I guess we're using this wiki from now on.
It's the picture when he's not doing so hot.
He ain't doing so hot. It's still a good picture, though. I mean...
I imagine snuggles with him would be very comfortable.
Oh, yeah. Just, like, lie on his tummy and watch just lie on your back on his tummy while holding up your phone above both of your heads and watching TikToks together. Right? Like...
Heck yeah.
That'd be cozy. Probably wouldn't do anything past that. But, like, that's enough, right? Hestu! Where is it? That's an enemy's link. Character's link. Hestu! Honestly, he'd be comfy. He would be a great hugger. And he knows our party. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. He knows how to party. He's vibing. He's having a good time. Would date, honestly. I imagine that he's really fun, tells great jokes, and just you kind of always laughing with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just sounds good. Mineru, 10 out of 10, 100%. Like, there's no world in which Mineru is not just perfection.
Look, behold, observe.
This picture is particularly long in the midsection. But she is a delight in every form.
Mm-hmm.
She's gorgeous. Said.
Mm-hmm.
And I said it before, and I'm going to say it again because it's going to happen for some point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a stream talking about how absolutely ignored she is by the story. I'm mad about it. Because she was my second sage. I got her right out of the gate because I was exploring and I saw a weird thunderhead. I'm like, ooh, what's in there? So I got her super early, and there were a lot of points. And I haven't done any of Impa or Pura's quests yet, and I'm sure it's going to come up. But there were a lot of points when NPC was like, huh, I wonder what the Zonai stuff says. Hey, Minero, can you translate this? Like, this is your native language, right? Wow, where do you think these ruins were? Oh, it was, it was a grocery store. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I've got one of their people here that they actually remembered when this was a building. This was just a grocery store. Like, we have someone who could just answer these questions, right? It just absolutely ignored by the main plot when she could just answer so many of the questions that people have about the world. It's like, I'm sad about it because she's so good, and honestly, I wanted that to happen just for more Mineru dialogue. Pure, not gonna lie, I wanted more Mineru dialogue, so I kept on hoping that she would, chirp up and say something because she's actually with you. She's the only one of the sages that's actually at Link's side. Everyone else is in spirit form.
Temple being a bazaar. I don't think that's what it was, though.
But like, just like. You know?
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty. I'm gay.
Me too.
Mineru is perfect in every way. I love her.
Perfect in every way.
There's the question. They don't have an image for her. There's one. Go in there, you.
There we go.
Yona.
She's very cute.
She's very cute. Would, but only if Sidon was cool with it.
Yeah.
Because that is my husband's wife. That is not necessarily my partner. That is my husband's wife. Sidon is my husband, and that is his wife, and there needs to be a respect and mutual understanding, And if it's there, then absolutely 100% yes. If it's yes, then oh my god, yes, I would. Hold tight, snuggles, watch movies, and just nuzzle. Absolutely go swimming with. Like, she would want to go to a water park. She would want to go to a water park where you can swim around in. But then she would get there and just put up a towel and sit there. And it's like, do you want to do water park stuff? And she'd be like, I just kind of want to vibe and just take in the atmosphere. It's like, okay, you know what? That's respectable. I'll go do some water slides and I'll come back to you later. And then you come back later soaking wet. And she's just, lying there sunning herself and just like, hey, do you have fun? It's like, even though you weren't doing things directly together, you were still there together, right? It's still a thing that you both did and that you both had fun with, even though you weren't actually doing the same thing the whole time. Again, if I'm going into too much detail, shut up.
I like it when you go into too much detail.
Look, I've lived a life, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're gonna switch over entirely to this wiki over here now. And I'm looking through some of the actual Kiss or Miss posts that were made as comments. But I feel like that for a lot of it, this going through here is just an easier way of going about it, frankly. You know?
Yeah.
What about Raven? He looks fun, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a bit too much into tabletop minis, but you know, you can help him paint, and then he just thinks the world of that. That's my take.
That's oddly specific there, Jade.
No, you. Anyways, moving right along.
I wonder if like Gorons are squishy because they are technically rock.
I mean, you can't tell me that's not soft. You can't tell me that isn't cuddleable.
It has to be.
I imagine it's thick skin, like you know, like an elephant or like a hippopotamus.
Rhinoceros.
Yeah, Mino skin. Probably softer than Mino though. More like hippopotamus.
It'd probably be warm. They'd probably be pretty warm too. They could just lie down on a rock and sunbathe. Become so nice and toasty warm.
Tara's dreaming and just yipping in her sleep. It's really, I don't know if it picks up on the microphone, but it's really cute.
My dog does that too.
Alright, Bonnie. Like, I know a lot of the stream is about, you know, the silly proclivities towards, you know, monsters and whatnot, but like, that just seems like a cool dude, you know? He just seems nice.
Yeah.
Like, would go on long hikes, would walk around and, you know, just talk for hours on end as on a hiking trail. And the hiking trail is like not that bad, but at the same time you're feeling a little tired because he's going, you know, a little bit faster and a little bit, you know, but he slows down for you, and it's like you feel a little guilty that he's slowing down for you, but at the same time you know it's because he wants to talk to you and he wants to be with you. Yeah. I have no idea who this is.
He must be near one of like the chasms.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I got nothing for him. I mean, that's a pass just because I don't know them at all, and I can't like they don't look so clear that I could really imprint anything on them. Like, I can't like, you know.
Yeah.
Make it. So I'm just gonna file that under oh. But like, her, you can extrapolate a lot about her personality just by how she's sitting, you know. I mean, any Goron woman is a definite would date at the very minimum, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's ever not going to be the case.
She goes back to Gerudo Town, and Gerudo Town's like, "You were supposed to bring back a man." Meanwhile, you're just standing there, just like, yeah, but I'm better.
All right,
Great
here we go.
fairies.
It's MILF energy, right? It's mom energy. Like, I don't know if I'd be comfortable with that one, you know. Personally, I mean, by all means, go for it. I'll like full steam ahead if that's what if you're like. I know a lot of people are for that, but for me, I would be a little bit awkward on that because like it's not, you know. I don't know. It's not quite my style.
I'm trying to remember the name of the one that I like the design on the most. She's the oldest of the great fairies.
Mm-hmm.
Got the super frilly white hair.
What the? Oh, that's not a thing. By the way, if I'm skipping over what your favorite character here, and not like mentioning them, that's because they suck. No, I'm sorry. No. No. Yeah. I just am I'm just cherry picking and spot picking yet here if I think characters that I recognize. Huh?
Statue I can't do anything with. Uh-huh. Oh!
I don't know. Tell me about her. I don't know who this is.
She's the shopkeep outside not outside, inside Lookout Landing.
Oh. Okay. They seem cool. Very much an outdoorsy person, you know. They definitely stop by Starbucks every day and chat with the barista for half an hour, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's not a bad thing, but like you're supposed to be, you know, at the park in half an hour because you're meeting someone, and you don't want to interrupt them because clearly they're having a good time, and that's the point of the day, is to have a good time. But at the same time, you gotta get going. If you otherwise, you know, you're waiting for, you know, stalling someone else up. But they're having such a good time, it's like, oh, okay, I'll text them and tell them we're gonna be late. But it works out because, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This isn't exactly a normal Smash or Pass, is it?
No, it's not.
Let's head over to back to monsters.
We went through the Chuchis, we went through the constructs. We didn't
Y'all
go through
degenerates.
the keys.
I don't think we need to, keys. I don't think those are
Yeah,
passing.
there's not much there to do.
Even with the assumptions, they're not passing the Harkness test.
Mm-hmm.
Likes. That's a no from me, dog. That's
I'd try it.
gonna. You really? You would? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know how that works out for you, okay? I want to hear stories. Oh, I'm a no. Also a no for all of the skeletons.
Just not your thing?
Not my thing. Nothing to cuddle. The only skeleton that I would cuddle is Fane. And if you're saying if you don't know who that is, then you need to go play Divinity 2. And if you don't agree with me on that, you need to go play Divinity 2 again because you clearly haven't actually played the game. Fame Best Boy must be protected and cared for.
Skeletons.
Yeah? Okay. Hold on a second, though. Okay, here's a perfect. Okay, you ready for this, Safi?
Uh-huh.
That's Fane.
Would smash.
Like, fantastic. He's perfect in every way, and that really is his personality too.
Yeah, just one pose.
Like
That's all you
that
need
right,
to know.
That right there, here. That right there just is, you know, his personality. Like
The brilliant picture.
He's perfect in every way.
I love the skeleton man already, and I've never even set foot in the game.
Yeah, you should definitely play that though. Divinity Original Sin 2. I mean, everyone's going ape over Baldur's Gate, as well they should, and they will play it eventually, though I'm not going to stream it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know everyone's going ape over it, and they rightly should. And if you want more of it, if you beat the game and you're like, I want to play it again, but I want to wait a little while, but I want more of it, go pick up Divinity Original Sin 2, but play it with someone. Do it a collab, or go like a friend. Because the game is designed from the bottom up for 2 players. Genuinely. The game is designed for you to have another human that you are co-op playing with, because when you're choosing dialogue options, a lot of them are thought-provoking. You know how Mass Effect gives you dialogue options that kind of make you sit and think for a little while? Divinity gives you dialogue options that make you want to talk with a friend about your thoughts and about what your beliefs and about... It's a great conversation starter. Go play Divinity Original Sin 2 with somebody who you like. I mean, honestly, you could do it with somebody too. That would just be really fun for both of you. But, like, it's also a great game to play with someone who you enjoy.
Jade, you should stream it with Jade or Getty.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow. Bubble frogs.
Bubble frogs!
I mean... No, but I would cuddle the bubble bunnies.
Oh yeah, I want to call them moon rabbits. That's not what they are.
They kind of are,
Blue
though,
Bees.
right? I mean, I never had knew a name.
Is the name.
I don't remember talking to an NPC who knew anything about him. So I think I don't know what I just called them bubble butts. I think I just called them bubble butts the whole time because I never actually met the NPC that tells you their name. So I'm just like, yeah, okay, bubble butts, bubble frogs. They're bubble butts. That's it.
Loopy.
Where's Hebra? No, no.
Wah 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 wah.
Wah 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 wah.
Ha wah 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 wah.
Ha pa 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 pa.
Ya wah wah ya wah ya wah.
Also, I am just whirlwind slamming the not of age button for all the veto kids. Just
Yeah.
yeah. Saki, I'm whirlwind slamming the uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That yes, this is a yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cutie right there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're compassionate too, you know? Very, very emotional. Very emotionally genuine, which is important.
I think what we're learning so far is that Jade would really like to ruffle some feathers.
Light dragon. Yeah, if you saw my streams, you know how I landed on this creature.
Oh boy. Knowing what the light dragon is, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, there is consent and there is Harkness test. I'll say maybe. What about Flower Blight? I forget her name to pull her up, but yeah, absolutely. She's a delight. Maybe just pull her up for everyone.
Gameplay-wise, she's annoying. As a person, I admire her admiration of flowers.
She would be. She'd be. She would be really rough, though, right? Like, that's. If you're into that, then yeah. As long as she has the boundaries and can stay and stays inside consent, but like that would be sorry. That's the biggest thing there. This is not our consent for that. It would be her ability to respect our consent.
Is there really not a single one left?
These Wikipedians are just not very well handled, actually. Where is...
Badge.
Because, like, so many of these are missing models, but if I click on it, it probably has a model. Yeah. Yep, cute. Yes. Adorbs.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Where are... Alright,
Crazy!
what about Tracy?
She easily gets absorbed in her work.
I would be absorbed alongside her, is the thing, is that she would be completely absorbed in her work, and I would be just sitting next to her, you know, like, she'd hand me a stack of papers to double check some numbers on and be like, okay, sure. You know, it would be a really good, positive relationship, you know? And then when all the paperwork is done, and it's like, you know, like she kind of turns her head and says, "So, what are you up for?" And it's like, "Yeah,
It's like you've spent that much attention on an article. How much attention are you gonna give me?
you know." Where's the band?
Where is the band?
Oh, there they are up here. There's Violin.
Violin is cute.
I love her. She's so good. I really do love her. She's an absolute delight. And
I would
honestly,
listen
like,
to her play all day.
yeah, and the model is beautiful. She's stunning. And I'm a musician. I don't know if people know this, but yeah, I'm a musician. My biggest crowd was for that I've ever had was for while playing music. 30,000 people. So like, I love
audience.
I love performance, and I love music, and I would definitely have common ground with her, you know. And like, we could go see musicals, you know. Speaking of which, have you seen Hades Town?
Yes, I have.
How is it? I haven't had a chance to see it yet, but I just got a copy.
It's very good. And the Hades I listen to, and also is like the one from the official like Broadway showing of it. It's like really deep voice. Oh my gosh, I would like to swim in that voice.
Yes, there's this mixed in here. What are the other ones? Who's Yona? Oh yeah, we already did Yona. Who's Wingo? I thought she was with Rita, so I thought that was someone else. Tauro? Oh right, him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Slargo? What?
Slurgo?
What?
Oh, it's one of the little ones.
What?
One of the little baby Gorons.
Oh, that's the worst picture I've ever seen. Meow. Why is it crashing now? I just want to pull up
don't
another
know.
picture of Sidon.
Because.
I think we're done with enemies, more or less. Like, oh yeah, did we actually cover the Moblins?
I don't think we really had. Like, I think we were just like, oh, we didn't do it. We didn't go over the Moblins, and then it's just kind of continued onward.
Honestly, pass.
Sidon is husbando, need I say more? No. Yeah. Get it? You didn't cover them. Yeah, okay.
think we've
You
covered.
said they tall, that's it. They are very tall, though.
I think we've covered a lot of the
Like-
things. Oh, pen. Pen's great. I think that he would be a fun.
Great.
He'd be a fun, goofy boyfriend. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like he'd just be fun and silly and just really pleasant to be around. You know.
He'd put little like letters around the house and make it like a little scavenger hunt.
Yeah. Maestro. No, I respect it, but that's...
would.
Colton or Kilton, do I need to pull these up, or are we good on them?
I mean, they are monster lovers.
Okay, you got some common ground there. That's fair, that's fair. Okay, fine. Addison, way too needy.
Way too needy. Oh gosh.
Sorry, I just want to pull up another picture of Valeria, because we didn't have a good picture before.
Liara.
Beliara, yeah. Oh, I don't know who that is.
He's... I have not nice words to say about this man.
Oh, okay. This has been going on there. This has been going on. Addison's way too needy, though. Right? He can't
Yeah,
do anything on his
definitely.
own and is constantly begging you for your assistant and just kind of gets on your nerves after a while. It's like, he thinks the world of you and he only asks because he really respects you and trusts you. But, like, at the same time, it's like, dude, back off a little bit.
You've watched
you know,
me
like,
do this how many times? You're smart. I know you can do this.
exactly. Beetle, though. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Because, like, he's always traveling and you could travel with him. Is that what the plan? Is that, like, are you always on the road with him?
I mean, it could be fun to be on the road with somebody, but that's like
Yeah,
after a long
yeah.
period of dating.
So, like, you guys going out nomadic?
Mm-hmm.
I think we've covered pretty much everyone. I think we did a real good job. How you feeling, Safi?
I'm feeling great. I just remembered an enemy. The Hinoxes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think you pressed a button. It's Kevin. You've got hard eyes going on there.
What?
You pressed a button. You
Never
had
had.
hard eyes going there for a second.
I've never pressed a button in my life. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I forgot I had that button. Yeah, Hinniks are not listed here? What the heck? Whatever.
That's weird.
Yeah, if I don't have easy wiki access to pages, I'm not pulling them up. I just, you know,
That's fair.
this is a vibe effort stream. We're not going too high effort on here.
Yeah. Enoxes are too messy for my taste. Have you seen the areas they inhabit? Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
That's fair. I mean, big, strong, and pins me down is a positive. It's a win in my book.
Uh-huh.
But also Sidon could do that. Hey, quest. But also, you know what? I have
Sidon
Sidon
could
for
do
that.
that. A Moblin could do that.
No, I don't know if the Moblin could do that. No, they're not. They're not pin you down sized. They're just not sappy.
There. The Lionels
Yeah.
could do that though.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Lionels are great. They might just be one of my favorite enemies, and it's not just because
I like Jessica.
she is quite pretty.
Yeah, and she's well traveled. She loves other lands. She speaks multiple languages. She's, you know, like she's not just literate, but like an avid reader, you know, and like enjoys travels. Goes on vacation every year to the Gerudo, to the Gerudo lands, and like I love that. I love that for her. I would love a vacation every year to someplace nice and warm, and she knows everyone in the Gerudo lands, so it's very comfy and very friendly.
Wandering. Boggy.
Look, I saw a treasure chest. I had to. I didn't feel like there was many notable Gerudo, and I think that's just. I don't know. Maybe
Dark Nuts. Yeah, so that is something I kind of wish would have made a return. Was the Dark Nuts. I understand that we already have the Lionels, but also like, I want an enemy that I'm gonna encounter more often. That I feel like is a like proper same level as Link's sword combatant.
Yeah, I would like more duels fights. There's very few in this entire series, frankly. The only real duel fight in this game is with Yunobo, and that is just not really a great fight. And like Koga's never fighting you face to face. I guess the Yiga Blade Masters, they always have so much backup. Like, just give me a good 1v1 fight, you know?
Yeah.
But then again, I'm also someone who loves Dark Souls, so like that's the kind of fights I enjoy. So like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I never got through
in
here.
Twilight Princess, there are a couple 1v1 fights, like with proper duels, and I really like those, but they're just not around very much. Oh, did you never do this quest?
I can't read it. Like, why can't I just ask Mineru to read this? Hey, Mineru, what's this say? Like, come on! Why can't I read this? That actually genuinely does bother me. Like, that genuinely bothers me, because it's just... Mineru is such a good character, and I feel like the whole story was written without considering that the player might have met her, you know? And the entire story feels like it just assumes that Mineru has never been... You've never been introduced to her.
Something like the Fallen Hero from Twilight Princess. Not necessarily the Fallen Hero. I'm thinking more along the lines of the mid-boss in the Temple of Time.
I think we could pretty well cover the Rito before, but...
Yeah. What about the Hero's Shade?
Hero's Shade. What?
It sounds familiar. Hold on.
I mean, I assume it's just like a Dark Link, and Dark Link is always just yes. I love the Vito's music.
Oh no! So Fallen Hero.
Hero's Shade was...
Hero Shade or Hero Spirit. That's the.
That's the one and two.
It's
Yeah, in
the-
yeah. Or-
Twilight Princess. He is the mentor, the teacher.
I would say no, but Dark Link, yes. Dark Link also has the... This is definitely going to be maybe at the roughness of my comfort level, but at the same time, I'm willing to give that a shot. Like, I ain't saying no.
Mm-hmm.
Again, assuming Harkness test, right? If it's in Mindless
Yeah.
Shadow, then no. If it's, able to communicate and smooch, communicate consent, and then I can talk to them and I can date them. Because again, dating them is a core part of it for me.
I would
a
be
little bit
remiss
Demi.
if I didn't acknowledge the fact that I had a big, huge crush on Dark Link in my early teenage years.
Oh, everyone did. Everyone did. As far as I'm concerned, you can't convince me that that's not just a universal truth.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody
Yeah.
in Terry?
How about Birdchild's dad? We went over Tubba. We went
Yeah.
over Tubba.
Depends if as long as his wife was cool with it, because that's very important. You don't want to disrupt that sort of relationship.
Yeah. No disrupting the happy marriages.
If consensual, like if Harkness test, if it's consensual and of age and consenting, and the other one. Oh yeah, intelligent, able to intelligence is also part of able to consent in my book, frankly, in terms of like
Yeah.
monster stuff. But in that case, it also is their partner okay with it, open to poly, willing to not willing to let their partner genuinely and guilt-free have that experience, and if
Yeah, then how
not,
about Bluto from the Gorons? Isn't Bluto like one of the really small ones?
and they also have to be
Of
honest.
age?
Honest is the other thing I was saying. Like they have to be honest with their with it. It's like if it's I would have to be convinced that their partner was going to be okay with it. You know, like there's a level of convincing that I would emotionally need to feel comfortable with the situation. Not yeah, it's fine. It's like no. We talking about this. This is a thing. We talking about this.
If at all necessary, we sit down with the other person involved in that relationship.
I can't use that.
No,
Oh,
Bluto is the old man who was the chief of the Gorons, but Yunobo was getting too crazy for him. He's a big one with the beard.
oh, the big one with beard. He's cool.
He's cool,
Would
but
He's pretty cool. I mean, I
I
don't
would,
know if
like,
anything would
listen to
happen,
him
but I
tell
would.
stories about like his life, but I don't think
Yeah.
I would like want to date him.
That's fair. I'm going to say put it under a maybe because like maybe something could blossom, but it would be a long term after knowing him for a while, and it would have to be knowing him for a long time and then having like something like that spark something else. Like it would not be easy.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. It wouldn't be.
No.
It wouldn't just happen. Is what I'm saying.
Then Ronson and Hudson, I feel like they are too much in love to ever consent to having another relationship outside of each other.
Yeah, they wouldn't be comfortable with it, and they wouldn't ask. That wouldn't even be on the table, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You respect it. Always respect it.
Indeed.
Did you have fun this stream?
I did!
Yay! Were the takes hot enough for you?
It's like... Sorry, the term hot takes in a Smash and Pass is just like, Uh-huh. How hot's the person you taking?
Nice.
What about the
Move back
horse god,
here.
Melania?
Oh, they were so annoying. I hated them.
I
Hard
don't.
pass for me.
I fully admit to being a horse girl, but
Mm-hmm. But
I
you gotta draw a
just,
line somewhere.
yeah.
Horse guy can bite it. I'm glad everyone in chat had fun. I think you're all wonderful.
Yee.
This was a dumb stream. If you've been here, you know this is not how we do things here. This is not a normal experience here at
It's
Jade the
just like,
Kobold of Kobold Industries.
hey Jade, can we talk about monsters on stream? And you're like, heck yeah.
And I knew that multiple people had been asking for a smash or pass, or kiss or miss as we were doing it. But I decided, let's go tansy. Let's go actually smash or face, because I know that's going to turn into relationships anyways. Because that's just so
Yeah.
important to me. It's like if we're having smash and pass, even if we're doing it like dirty, then like the dirtiest is would I would I have a long-term relationship with that person? Like that is the smash or pass. Even at my dirtiest, that is still that is still how I do.
Dirtiest for keeping it YouTube safe.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
How much you can let? Oh, thanks a lot.
So, can I buy you a drink?
She is
All right.
pretty cute.
Yeah, exactly. And reading a paper, I would not want to intrude and interrupt, but I would just, do an interest check. Hey, how you doing? Can I buy you a drink? Would you like to sit and talk for a while? And if they say no, sure, fine, that's fine. If they say no, then you don't harass or be a bother. But like, you can do an interest check without being a creep. Obviously, they are busy though, and you don't necessarily want to interrupt them. Like, it wouldn't be.
May I put it on record that Jade does not know how to make Hylian pasta, or not pasta, pizza.
Like, on one hand, they
There are a lot
clearly
of things Jade doesn't know,
true.
and I will let them discover it on their own time.
Clearly, like, they're busy at the moment, and then not like looking to talk to somebody, which is why you would have to, like, if they don't respond, or if they just kind of look up and then look away, it's like, okay, that is an answer, fine. You are clearly busy, and I am clearly intruding by asking you. But a little hey, how's it going, I think is reasonable to do. I know there are some people who would take offense to just bothering somebody who is reading a paper, but it's like, fair, I get it, but yeah.
I feel like the outskirt, like the stables, kind of function as like a meeting place for a lot of people.
This
like
is my
you can just sit down, have a. It's like getting a continental breakfast.
Oh yeah.
There is something I genuinely miss about like going to get a continental breakfast in a hotel. Just like it's all quiet, you're enjoying your food.
Yeah.
There's like enough noise to keep you stimulated, but not so much that it's distracting.
It's just pleasant.
There are certain atmospheres that I miss from like times when I could like go out and do things.
Oh yeah,
We
same
sure
though.
the horse stables aren't love hotels? I'm fairly certain they're not.
Which one would be? I don't know.
That is a fair question. Out of all of them, maybe the one closest to the Gerudo Desert?
Lakeside.
I don't know.
Lakeside.
Yeah, that one maybe.
That's the romantic getaway point. You have the bridges, you have the paths, so in better times there's no monsters here, so you can just walk around and see the beautiful landscaping and the wild nature. This then you come back to the the lakeside stable, and yeah, that after spending a full day just hiking and talking with somebody, and then you can go back there. Plus, I mean, you're not that far away from Lure Lane. You could also, you know, head out there for like just a lunch, right? But here would be a good vacation spot, and that would be it.
Then there'd be my great vacation destination. All the way to the top of Heber Peak.
Yeah. If you don't like hiking, get out. It ain't gonna work. That's a mood, right? It's like, you know, I hope you.
So, like,
I need you to be able to
with
keep up with me.
hiking.
I need to be able to keep up with me hiking and to be able to defeat me in battle.
Yes. Yeah, the reason why I like Heber Peak is it's very, very pretty, and sometimes you see auroras, and that's like one of my favorite weather phenomena.
I would walk through this jungle path just for hours talking to people. Just like holding hands and walking around and admiring the waterfalls. Ah, that sounds beautiful.
I'd sit at like the riverbank and put my feet in the water.
I do wish that Link had a limited emote set. Like, I wish I could just, you know, /sit, you know, and just not necessarily full
That
RP,
would be
but like
nice. Hiking is really the best. I just wish the sun wasn't a deadly laser. Yeah. Provided I'm with someone who, like, understands that I will need to take breaks a little bit more often than, like, the average person. I could enjoy a hike.
But could you enjoy a hike with a Korok?
I've gone on a sunrise hike where we started hiking in the dark, and then we got to like the top of a hill and we got to see the sunrise, and it was really pretty.
Ethan, are you made of sugar? You ever hear that expression?
No.
It's an expression from, I want to say it's from the Netherlands, primarily, or at least in origin. And it means, like, it's like someone saying, oh, I'm not going to go outside because it's raining out. It's like, why, you made of sugar?
Oh.
It's like, what, you're going to melt? Like, why wouldn't you just go outside for a hike when it's raining? Like, why not?
Like, if it's just raining, I'll certainly go out because I love the rain. But if there's like thunder and lightning, not a chance. Too dangerous for me.
I absolutely will, and have, and will again.
Yeah, I'm. Knowing you, that doesn't surprise me.
Alright, Safi, this has been a delight. This has been fantastic.
Yeah!
Thank you for joining me. This is not what we usually do here, but once in a while, we have fun. Be sure to join me tomorrow for some RPG goodness. The wonderful game that's been going on for some time with absolutely delightful people. Next week I'll be starting Titan's Quest and not Titan's Quest, Titanfall. That's the one.
Titanfall.
Titan's Quest is a good game though. I do recommend.
I've never heard of it.
And I bid you all good evening, and I bid you all good night. Thank you for joining. If you had a good time, like the video. If you didn't, dislike the video. Fair is fair. And leave a comment about where I was right or wrong, or leave opinions. Give me your hottest take. I want to hear your hot take, the one that's going to get you canceled. Let me know in the comment section what your hottest take is on for this stream. And I hope that you have a wonderful evening, friends. Good night.
Good night.